We need that.
Holy fuck. Hey, I'm Mitch Nash. That's right, I was born. Yeah, rumors are true. So I just want to, before I start, how big is a 7-year-old's arm? Say when. Is that 7 right there?
When? I
When?
think.
That, okay. This is just for you. Oh, is that the camera right there? This is just for recording purposes. So don't mind me, don't mind my suit. I'm just like all of you. Basically like a skeleton. Walking around, a lot of bones. You're all skeletons, I think. Well, I don't want to assume, but I think you're roughly a skeleton.
Thank you.
So I came here from Fredericton tonight, and I don't know much about St. John, but you guys are like, the only thing I know is you guys have a bunch of fires? Like, what's going on with that? What's going on with St. John's and fires recently? That's funny, right? You guys keep having fires and tragedies and stuff like that. Speaking of tragedy, how was Christmas? Did we have a good Christmas, folks?
Yeah.
Yeah? You know what they call Christmas?
No.
Suicide season. No, because of all the suicides? Yeah, he's pro-suicide. The federal government's pro-suicide as well, but they market it better. They call it MAID. You guys heard of this? Medically assisted whatever dying. I was like, what? You had to pay for that? I'm like, you can just do it at home. I got a do-it-yourself suicide kit at home. You know what it is? It's a rope. Or like a ledge, I suppose. We got bridges too. Those are pretty. Jesus Christ. So I got slow internet speeds. So I was trying to look up news the other day. It was taking a long time to load, but then it finally loaded. So have you guys heard what happened? That ship that sank? Yeah, Titanic. Did you guys hear about that? Yeah. You know what's funny? Their whole marketing thing was like, this can't sink. And then it did. The fuck? That sucks, right? For all those folks. I was talking to my coworker recently, and she was like, yeah, it's terrible what happened. She was talking about the news I just read about Titanic. And I was like, yeah. Her name's Myrtle. She's a coworker. That's not a real name, but she told me to anonymize her. And not told her to make up a name. So her real name's not Myrtle, but I was talking to Myrtle, and she was like, yeah, it's terrible what happened. I'm like, yeah, it sucked, all those people dying, right? And I was like, oh, hi. I was like, talking about Titanic.
Oh, classic. Right?
Yeah, classic. So I was like, yeah, it's terrible, all those people died. She's like, yeah, could you imagine? I'm like, no, it'd be horrible. She's like, could you imagine, watching all your loved ones die? I'm like, what? Watching them? Like, I was like pissed because I was like, I'd be on the fucking ship. What are you talking? I'd be dying. So yeah. So what I learned is the real victims of the Titanic were all the people that survived. It's true. Those are the real victims. Speaking of victims, I care about the homeless. That's what I wrote down. Care about homeless. Yeah. Yeah. I think we got to do something about them, right? They're called people. We got to do something because it's rough not having a home. Even though the slogans are like, home is where the heart is. It's not true. It doesn't keep you out of the elements. That's funny. Anyway, so I was like, what should I do about this? And I'm like, maybe I should go outside of New Brunswick, go outside of Canada, go outside of North America, because other places might have some solutions. So I called up my buddy Cho Yu-hung. He's the South Korean Minister of Health and Wellness, right? And I was like, what are we gonna do about all the homeless? This is me talking to myself. I'm like, what are we gonna do? I called him up. I got his phone number. This is his actual phone number. You can look this up after. It's 8244-202-2003. That is Cho's actual phone number on the website. You can look it up, 8244-202-2003. So I called him up, I'm like, hey, Cho, what's up? He's like, hey, Mitch, That's not what he sounds like, but I'll say that's what he sounds. He's like, hey Mitch, how's it going? I'm like, pretty good, pretty good. So what are you gonna do about all the homeless? He's like, don't worry, ship them here, and we'll deal with them. I'm like, what? What are you gonna do? He's like, we're gonna catapult them into North Korea. I'm like, no, don't do that. That's terrible. That's terrible. He's like, yeah, there's a lot of nature up there. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, because they're nature enthusiasts. I'm like, that's not what you call homeless people, but you know, different cultures. Anyway, you know what I love? Happy people. They're great, aren't they? Happy folks. They don't grind my gears at all. I love hearing stories from happy people because they're actually funny. You ever hear a happy person tell a story? Like, oh yeah, I woke up at 5 a.m. had a smoothie, went to the gym. Like, oh, it's hilarious. Tell me more. Like, oh, then I had a lot of money. Nothing funnier than happy folks. You know what else is funny? A tragedy. That is pretty funny. Tragedy is pretty funny. It's not really funny when things work out, is it?
No.
Like the set? When everything's going according to plan, that's not funny. But when like a bunch of children suffer, see, that's not funny, but hold on, if it's more specific, not just children, they're Bobby and Luke Grabowski. That's funnier. And if they have a little limp or something like that, and they're like, oh, I want some money. Now it's funny if they suffer. Just like, so I'm sorry, this is terrible. And specificity is funny. That's all I have. I'm gonna go into the riff box now. It just says lamp. Oh, fuck. Oh man. I love lamp.
Yes!
That is the correct. Is this like a quiz show? I didn't know you could. Do we get points? What else about lamps? What's funny about lamps? Moths? Moths are pretty funny, right?
Oh yeah.
Because they're like, they'll go to a lamp, and then they'll stay there and they'll fucking die. Jeez, I got him. Moth jokes. All right, I'll write that down. Fucking moths. All right, what else? Should I go on lamp or do another?
Do another.
Do another. Okay. This is like one of those origami things. Best mundane superpower. What would that be like? Just be able to sleep anywhere? Is that like a medical condition though? Where you just like pass out and nearly like you stop breathing or something?
That's great.
Isn't that a thing? Please tell me. What's it called?
Narcolepsy.
Narcolepsy, yeah. Wait, isn't that when you like want to fuck dead people?
No.
Necrophilia.
Oh yeah. Okay. They're similar. That's not a superpower. That's just kind of creepy. Stay away from my aunt. I'm just kidding. She's alive. Most of them are anyway. One of them, yeah. Anyway, that's being able to sleep anywhere would be pretty good.
Yeah.
That'd be like a very. You wouldn't make it to the X-Men, I don't think, unless they were like have a diversity quota. We need more sleepers. So they're actually underrepresented in the X-Men. Should I do one more? I don't.
Yeah, do
time.
one more.
Okay.
Sleeping's good though.
Yeah, sleep's good. I don't get enough of sleep. That's what happy people get. They fuck them, right? New Year's resolution ? Fuck, that sucks. New Year's resolution. They never hold up, do they?
No.
Go on to the gym. Wait, does anyone here? No, this is better. Does anyone ever have like terrible New Year's resolutions where they want to get worse at things?
Smoke more.
Yeah, I want to smoke more and sleep less and murder a hobo. Well, I'm sorry, that just came out. Sorry. No, they're in North Korea. They're safe there. Not in North Korea. What's the deal with North Korea? Sorry, I'm just looking at you. What's the deal with North Korea? Yeah, I hear it's rough up there. South's got it better. Yeah. It's true. I think it's because of the oppression. I heard that makes life rough in North Korea. I don't know. I'm kind of ignorant about what's going on there, so I'm sorry that I'm ruining your night with my ignorance about North Korea, even though half of you don't even know where it is on a map.
Come talk to me.
I'll talk to you. Okay, that's I got time. That's my time. I'm Mitch Nash, and I was born. Thank you.